So this week, who else is bringing more? Please just drop it on the comment section. I think I'll begin to call you now. I can see Abraham Desires, Oyinlade, Pastor Johnson. Pastor Johnson, you are welcome, sir. You are welcome, Pastor Johnson. Then we have Onyedika Chuku. Who else? A lot. Mr. Edwin. Mr. Ikena is there. Mr. Ikena, your sales, like, I believe this week is going to be Mr. Caleb. Thank you very much for that. So this week is going to be reign of peace. So, Mr. Ikena, you are welcome, please. Can you hear me, please? What do you have to say?
I can hear
Your
you. Can you hear me?
commitment on the sales. Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Good afternoon, good morning, everywhere you're watching us from. So sorry for the network glitches. The founder, Dr. Steve, will be joining us shortly. But before he joins us, I want to engage every one of us. Please, if you know you were here yesterday, like you were here yesterday, we just want to refresh our memories on what we did yesterday, what we learned yesterday, before the founder comes on board. So please, on the chat box, kindly put 2 or 3 things you learned in yesterday's section so we can be sure you were paying attention. Yeah, I can see my chief. I recognize you. Welcome, sir. I can see Mata Romulo. I can see Pastor Johnson all the way. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Please let's ensure we put down 5 to 10 things, as many as what you learned in yesterday's section. I can see Rotimi Ige. Rotimi Ige, you are welcome wherever you're watching us from, wherever you joined us from. Onayemi Oluwafemi, Olufemi, you're welcome. Onyedekachi, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. So we want to pick what you learned yesterday as we talk about it in few minutes while the section starts. So Kelly, just alert me once DSA is on the call, so we'll bring him up. Listen. Okay, so I can hear you. All right. So yesterday's class was phenomenal. One of the things I learned um, while I wait for yours is uh, how to how to address a client's need, how to receive. Yeah, that's the word. How to receive a client. Now we had a roll call yesterday, and a young man made an observation that in a roll call you are as a salesperson, to listen to the client, to ask the client, what do you want, right? To listen very carefully. And this is part of what, amongst other things that we were taught. Then another aspect of it was rejections. How do you um, welcome rejections? So another definition for no is what? Next opportunity. So as a salesperson, every time you receive a no, take it as next opportunities. Next, what is the next opportunity? So I can see only the catchy. You're welcome to the section. Zik Olowo Kere, Mary, Olabisi, Kayode, Odikola, you are welcome. Please put on the chat box what you learned yesterday. Let's talk about it in few seconds. Just say will join us. Feel free to drop on the chat box what you learned yesterday. I'm here with my notepad ready for a new section. Okay. I can see someone saying, um, Ellie, is essay off? Once essay is off, please let me know. Oh, awesome.
Yes.
So someone said, who you are becoming is more important than what you get. Come on. Who you are becoming is more important than what you get. Obviously, yeah, as a such person, my core job is to give satisfaction to my clients. It's not all about commission. It's not all about what I get. So that's what it's talking about. Who you are becoming is important than what you get. So wisdom, as BJ said, those mindsets are one, fear of rejection. Fear of rejection, negative self-talk, negative self-talk, and that's where affirmation comes to play. Yeah, we talked about affirmation yesterday. Hey, I'm a champion. I'm making billions in sales this week. Yeah. Then number three, lack of goals. Lack of goals. Interesting. Please let's keep dropping this nugget. Let's keep dropping it. The power of positive affirmation in sales making. Now, the positive affirmation. Now, this is work, right? Most times I keep telling myself, I'm making sales. I say, and that's one. Only yeah, and they take their own. The more, uh, the more time that you have in your funnel, the closer the chance of taking it. That's why we concluded that even 150 calls to 10% of 150, right? So when you get the 10% of definitely you are closing the deal. Just thank you, matter. I see that always prepare for no. That no is a capital letter N. Next to always prepare when ordering is fine. So do not say it as hey, you've been rejected. No, part of the game, right? So always prepare for a no. Thank you, matter. Let's keep talking. So I learned that rejection is feedback, not failure. So I learned that rejection is not failure. Every no is things valuable about your yeah. That's where you use particular case study where DSA after putting the investment to him and how we can access funds for the business and all whatnot. It is ready to do a $10,000. If anybody said that, oh, okay, so he has the money, but he was not confused. But that he was not confused where he placed. Every note is something valuable about your approach. So perhaps DSA did not approach him well enough to accept the proposal, or the other way around, perhaps Mr. Nicola was not in a good mood to do so. There are every possibility within that period. That's what period. So that's enough. But then you can say, can you hear me? Audible enough?
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you. Okay. So yeah, we can hear you, Mr. Ekena. Doctor is back now, so yeah,
Okay.
few minutes
All right,
while
check it.
we yes.
Can you bring him up?
See, please. Okay, yes. So everybody, doctor is here now, finally. So please let's welcome our doctor. Put your fire emojis so that doctor himself will be ginger to give us release those fires of wisdom for us today. Please, you can do better. You can do better. Just make the floor very, very hot so that you will receive it as hot as it is. Yes, fresh from the oven as we receive this wisdom today. Thank you very much, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. The floor is yours, sir. Thank
Can
you.
you make him a co-host? Tell him, make him a co-host. Can you bring him up? Make doctor a co-host. Tell him.
Make him a co-host already. IT team, please.
Tell him.
Made him a co-host from here. IT team, please check the back end because he's co-host from here. I'm seeing. Thank you.
I'm sorry, there is a particular Steven that is currently on the call. Um, I'm trying to confirm if that's DSA. Please, can you kindly reach your mic?
All right. Yeah. Welcome, sir. We are very sorry for the network issues. We were able to do some introduction as well as review of yesterday's section. Participants have dropped
We can't hear you again now. So I think your earpiece, I don't know where you are. Your earpiece is the problem. I'm now realizing that there's a likelihood that that's also the problem I was having trying with the so who is streaming for me now, or how are we going about this?
Please, IT, please. Who is kindly stream for doctor if you have the material. Sorry, sir. We are very sorry for causing this delay that happened. We are so sorry. That was what Mr. Ikena was trying to explain. You are welcome, sir.
I also can't see those who are here. I can't see how many people are here. I don't know whether it's because I'm joining with the phone. So it's affecting the whole 9 yards. Where is
Okay,
Isaac
sir. It
again?
kindly webinar. It's webinar. That's the reason why we make it a webinar, not direct link. That's why.
Is webinar, that's why what?
Okay, his webinar, that was the reason why you can't get, if you see the attendance, you can see the attendance list of people that are on the meeting now.
I still can't see from my end, so it doesn't look like I have an admin access.
Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, the IT team, so maybe because you joined with phone, so the phone doesn't have the access to give you a co-host. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying as well. I think it was because I was told to join with phone. I've been trying to join with my laptop for the last 30 something minutes. Sorry, guys, for this network issues here and that. I guess all this while we've been using the meeting option of Zoho and not the webinar tool. And it seems to be that the webinar tool is a bit different. I'm also suspecting that maybe it doesn't take more than two co-hosts or something. Maybe that's why. Because I'm not able to hear when I join as a co-host. When you are talking normally, I can hear. But once I become a co-host, I can't hear anymore. So we need to send a message to the support system and see what's going on. But good to be here, guys. How was yesterday for you? Can somebody just drop what you learned yesterday? You can just drop in the comment section. What was the key take home for you yesterday? What was the key thing that you be like, this one was it for me? This was a key um this was the key thing I felt I'm just gonna start doing. I'm not gonna joke with this going forward. Let's see that. Um,
Some people dropped comments already that he said, I learned that rejection is feedback, not failure. Every no teaches you something valuable about approach. That was from Moyo. Then Wisdom said, these mindsets are one, fear or rejection. Two, negative self-talk, lack of goals. Okay. So Martha also
I think
said,
I can see Pastor Johnson say, I humbly learned about daily rituals of top performance, such as 5 minutes morning visualization. Picture yourself closing deals. Gratitude plus 3 win journal. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Power of affirmation, unstoppable. That's a good one. Um, you know. Okay, go ahead and play the video. Let's get started. I'm not sure I'm hearing any audio.
if you're playing the video, kindly unmute yourself so that the video audio can be clear for everyone. Thank you. So you have to unmute yourself as well. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just going to replay it.
Mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai. Sans même devoir lui parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Un sacré papa, qui m'aurait dû cacher, faire au moins 1000 fois que j'ai compté mes doigts. Mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai.
We can pause it. I think your network is also freezing. So we're not enjoying it. But this is an AI version. So we decided to do an AI version of me. Imagine same me this year, and then we did 100 years from now, 100 years before now, then we did before Christ, how I will look. And I'm playing this, you can go to the next slide, to emphasize AI is the game changer when it comes to sales right now. AI is the game changer. By the way, if you can hear me, kindly type in the chat box. I can hear you. I want to be sure everybody can hear me well. AI is the game changer right now as it has to do with sales. You have to look for AI, how to leverage on AI as your major advantage. By the way, I'm lazy. You need to make sure that my meeting by 11, this does not repeat itself. So whatever is the issue, because I have to be able to use my slide for the 11 meeting. So let's find a way to make sure we can stream by 11 meeting and we don't have this same issue repeating itself, please. It's very important to emphasize that if you can leverage on AI technology, you get more viewership, you'll get free buzz, particularly in these early days of AI. You can come up with AI videos that will suddenly give you better attention, better visibility. It will get people to take you more seriously. It's also fun, and people are still very much curious about AI and what's going on with AI. So what then happens is that you are almost getting free buzz, free visibility. You are getting free people to see you and to give you attention right now because you are leveraging on AI. So that for me would be my advice to every single person watching this. AI is a game changer. Leverage on it. Use it right now. Take good advantage of it. And I can assure you, this will make a great difference. So day 2, want to look at mastering prospecting and lead generation. Next, how do you master how to prospect and how to generate leads? And in sales, you can't joke with this element, right? You can't joke with generating leads, prospecting, being sure who is buying from me, why are they buying, how do they buy, what is it I'm offering them to make them and how to generate leads will go far. But before going to my slide, I want to talk about something very important when it comes to lead generation. Most frustrating thing I've seen in sales is how people generate leads, okay, that and not people can afford what they are selling. Okay, so when imagine you generate a lead, you're excited about the lead, but the people that you are talking to cannot afford. Anytime you are talking to somebody who can afford what you are selling, you are not selling. You are just joking, to be honest. Right? You as well could see yourself as a player. So there's a daily prospecting system. Build a reputable process that generates consistent results without burning out. Are you going to be using YouTube? Are you going to be using Facebook? Are you going to be using what tool are you going to use? Is Jamie here? If Jamie is here, kindly indicate I'm here. Jamie is one of our guys who generates leads, and he got one of his ad account banned, and then he created a new ad account. And since the new ad account, he's burning money, and the new ad account isn't converting like he should or like he wants to. Now I want everybody to chat in the comment box. What do you think Jamie should do? Because I want this to be practical. So Jamie used to have a Facebook ad account. You know, he spent little and he gets good number of leads and a huge volume of leads. And voila, he was doing well. Things were okay. The man was happy. Life is good. And then suddenly, boom, Facebook banned that ad account. He's had to then create a new ad account, but the new ad account has been generating low leads. Of course, typical of the algorithm, right? They call it, even when you run ads now, it takes a while for the ads to warm, right? So the first set of adverts, it can take like a week before the ads start working well. So obviously there's a possibility that ad accounts are doing the same. Well, when you open a new ad account, it may take a while before the ad account begins to generate optimally. We don't know why Facebook is doing this, but what do you think Jamie should do? Quickly, guys, because you're all going to face this, right? Either you are the one trying to generate leads and you're frustrated, and or you are the owner of the business, and then the person working with you come to you with these shocking experiences. Question, what are you going to do? Right? What will you do? So quickly, I want an answer. Anyone there? What do you think Jamie should do? Quickly. And this is normal. You always face things like this. It could be anything. It could be any platform. You could be generating your leads from TV ads and the TV station collapse. Or suddenly the TV adverts don't convert like they used to. It could be on radio. We've seen this experience before on radio, where we used to go for some radio shows and it just don't work like it used to. It could be seminars where you likely used to generate your leads from seminars and suddenly you're not getting leads from seminars as used to. What do you do? Guys, I need a response quickly. So number 2 under what we are going to be learning today, top lead sources. I'm also going to be looking at value hook formula. So the first thing we're going to be doing is daily prospecting, and then we're going to be doing top lead sources, and then value hook formula. Next, quickly. So I'm seeing some few people saying they can't hear me or something. Or I can hear you. Okay, good. So Kenny says he needs to change the objective of the ad first. Okay, Kenny, tell us more. How do you mean you should take? Because we can also get an advert. I mean, the advice that will work. Jamie is also watching this and reading this. Kenny says the few weeks later, he can go back to the lead generation. Kenny, that's a good suggestion. So, Jamie, what Kenny is saying is that you can spend some money to just boost videos instead of lead generation, right? And just try to warm up the ad account. And then after a week, then you can go back to trying to generate leads. So thank you, Kenny. This is a good idea. Anybody else? What do you think Jamie should do? Quickly, guys. I don't know why some of us are here and we're not contributing. I love a very active contributory class. Please, next slide. I love when a class is contributing, and this is how you learn best. You contribute, right? All through last week, I was in Wharton for my venture capital class. I was contributing. I mean, I joined them. I missed the Sunday class, so by the time I joined them on Monday, I had missed the key introductory class. So it was as if, I mean, the first day, what they were saying was as if they were saying French and Hebrew and Jewish, I mean, Hebrew language rather. But I kept asking, I didn't have shame. I mean, it was better of people looking at me like, oh, you are dragging us back. Oh, are you saying you don't know what this man is saying? But we asked my professor, I have no share, I paid a lot, cost over 30,000 for just that class. So I can't afford to have shame and not ask the question. So I kept asking my professor, sorry, I may be taking you back, but I need to understand this. So quickly, guys, what should Jamie do? I need more feedback. I'm waiting. But while I'm waiting for your feedback, let's look at sales funnel reality. And that's what you're seeing on my screen. Prospecting gives you 100%, right? So you prospect to, and when we mean by 100%, we mean it's your choice whether you're going to prospect to 1,000 people or 10 people or 20 people or 100 people. But now you prospect to them. The next thing is called discovery. And what typically happens in discovery is suddenly you realize that maybe 20 people out of 100, okay, are likely to be interested. Within the bracket of people who, for somehow find what you're selling as something that, is exciting and they're interested in. Maybe 20. And then what did you notice there? Only 2 close. Isn't this surprising? Only 2 people eventually buy that product. And this is typical of any product. It then gets lower when the product you are selling is more expensive. Next slide. So if what you are selling is more expensive, what you then notice that this number is lower. So in the case of 100, then 20 may show interest if it's a cheap, affordable consumer product. Okay? And then you close 2. But once the product is more expensive, then your chances of closing goes lower. So you then need to intentionally expand the number of people you are prospecting to. So prospecting is like you're just randomly talking to everybody. You're not sure where exactly, but you're just, to eventually discover who might be interested. Yeah, go ahead and play the video.
Why do people buy things? Solve a problem. That's the only reason anybody on the planet ever buys any product. Solve a problem. What are they? Greet, qualify, demonstrate, propose, close, follow up. Did I miss anything? Everybody try this. Greet, qualify, demonstrate, propose, close, follow up. Okay, try it again. Greet. Number 1, greet. Number 1, greet. Number 2, qualify. 3, demonstrate. 4, make a proposal. Make a proposal. Make a proposal. Number 5, close the deal. Follow up. That's it, man. Look, if you can't remember them, you can't do them.
I hope this is very good for you. Greet. Okay? Greet. The concept of greeting means, look for platforms to connect to people: social media, conferences, alumni groups, referral, church. We can name them. Can somebody give me more? What are the places where you can prospect? Just list more prospecting location that you think. By the way, if you guys don't chat, I will not know you are here. I'm currently using my phone for this. Unlike yesterday, I can't see those who are here. And it gets more boring and it doesn't help the conversation to be interesting. So please engage. When I was asking earlier, tell me what other thing can Jamiu do. I need more people to comment. If you don't, I can't see you. And it just makes the conversation a little bit challenging for me because I'm not sure whether you can hear me, whether you're here or you're not here. Okay, so back to some more Yosore says a gym is a good place to prospect. Thank you for that. Oluwadamiola says football, golf game. That's a good one. Ige says conference seminars. Thank you. Caleb says art show, airport, social club, high-end restaurant. Good one. Goodness says seminars, right? So a lot of these become places you are able, PTA meetings, absolutely. They become places where you can prospect. Prospect just means you're greeting them, right? Hey, how are you? And then you move to other options. As you can see in that, you then qualify. Is this person in the process of qualification? Can this person afford what I'm selling? Might this person be interested? Does this person look like somebody that has a need in this area? Then number 3, demonstrate. So you then demonstrate the value of what you sell. So a lot of people just rush into come and buy. They go straight into propose. Don't propose first. Demonstrate the product. Demonstrate it works. Right? Number 4, propose. Number 5, close. Then number 6, follow up. How was our service? Did you enjoy it? Did you get value by what do you think of our service? How can we improve on? There are times people even give you advice, whether you use it or not. The fact that they are getting an opportunity to give you an advice, okay, alone is something sweet, right? So Pastor Johnson said Jamie should start with low budget campaign, run engagement or traffic ads first, not aggressive lead generation, post organic content consistently for a few days and weeks, avoid sudden spikes in activity. Thank you, Pastor Johnson, and you are very right. In fact, one of the things I've asked Jamie to do is to start playing my videos. A lot of my videos has good engagement. You should be playing them. Then you should boost those videos, right? Even for our estates, you can boost video of previous inspection, previous allocation. You can merge testimony videos together and stream those testimony videos and spend 50,000 and just boost them, not to generate it, but just boost. Because in the boosting, you can put the numbers to call, you can put a link for those who still want to connect to still be able to connect. But that is a good advice you're giving him. But alternative is also you should look for other platform in the meantime, right? He can try a YouTube, and begin to learn how to be better at YouTube ads. He can try TikTok because you need to open the options, right? So the concept of just having just one method, of generating leads is not the best. So he can try LinkedIn. LinkedIn has proven to be very, particularly for real estate. YouTube and LinkedIn are one of the best. So the 3 prospecting channel I would recommend. Number 1 is LinkedIn plus YouTube plus warm referral. Go back to those who've done business with you before and who are happy with your services and beg them to refer people to you. Use LinkedIn and use YouTube. Number 2, cold email that gets open. Right? We used to do something. I used to have sales challenge years ago, and what turned my business around, believe it or not, was something very unique. It was even spamming. I would buy email database. I still have some of those database, 3 million, 5 million email database. I'll use software to clean those database up, clean them up. So emails that are no longer active, we remove them. Then guess what I will now do? I will use a server. You used to use, we had, we call it Amazon SMTP server. And then we use the Amazon SMTP server and start blasting emails. This is cold mails, so they don't know us, but we blast emails to them. And believe it or not, that was what transformed my business. Okay? And this strategy still works today. There are people who are selling email database, go and buy it. There are people who are selling phone number database. They will give you phone number of Nigerians with $1 million in their account. Nigerians who are rich, business owners database, pastors database, and so on and so forth. And you start sending emails, you start sending SMS. You know, again, it's a burn rate model. You have to burn some money to push those things. But I then realized it worked. It worked. And some of you can try it even now. But you must be strategic in a way that the email must be opened. You must master how to use topics, and the write-up must make so much sense. And these have been what will be strategic. Number 3, strategic phone outreach, right? Strategic phone outreach, direct conversation that build rapport and qualify prospects faster than any other channel. So call during decision-making hours, okay? 9 to 10 a.m., 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. These are good timing to call. So get on phone and start calling. We have noticed in real estate that the best time to call is nights, because many of those buying properties now are those in diaspora, UK, US, right? Use voice mail scripts that compel call back, okay? Follow up with emails after that call. So you follow up with email, thank you, we spoke, and I'm looking forward to us doing business together. These are powerful. Please, next slide, because I'm on the next slide and the person didn't move to the next slide. Okay, so these are powerful principles that work in prospecting, right? So go to the next slide and then the next after that, because I've moved already 2 slides up. So 3 prospecting channels: LinkedIn, I'm adding YouTube, plus 1 referral, cold email opt-in, and then phone calls. And don't forget, those of you who are interested, we're going to China end of this month, and you want to quickly sign up for the China trip, okay? It's going to be a really great time in China. And we're closing the registration fast, so I advise you to rush and register. Next. Next. Okay, so there is a concept called the 30-second value hook formula. 30-second value hook formula. The first one is the problem. Identify their specific pain point. The second one is, what is your result? State the outcome you deliver. I've seen many of you try to sell products without testimonies, right? I don't know why people are so obsessed. So here's the problem. By the way, how many of you are younger than 40-year-old here? If you're younger than 40-year-old, just type, I'm younger than 40. Quickly, guys, I want to see those of you who are younger than 40. Now, and I want to correct this. You see, you must practice, we call the 60-20-20 rule. 60% of your content can just be for the purpose of virality and to get attention. And I think Meshki shared this with some of our team in Ibejuleki, right? But you see, viral content don't pay the bills. Viral content don't even convert. Like, you don't sell with viral content. You only get visibility, and there's nothing wrong with it. So you can get 60% of your content to just be something that just gets attention, and that's okay. But you must still do the painstaking effort of now doing those content that will not get attention like that, but will eventually make the customer to buy. One of them is testimony. Who have bought from you? What did they say about the transaction? What was their experience, right? How did they perceive the transaction they had with you? That's a very critical thing you want to do. Number 3, the proof. Had credibility with evidence. What's the proof that what you are selling works? So you saw me yesterday sharing some of the 2 promos we have under our 18th anniversary where we're doing 1,800 plot challenge. You notice I had videos of testimonies of customers who gave testimony during allocation. You have to use that. It's a powerful thing you must use. Okay, so example, like you can see on the screen, I help SaaS companies struggling with churn rates over 30%, reduce customer loss by 60% in 90 days. Those are data. So in real estate, for example, you can say, I help customer make over 500% return in 5 years, right, on their investment. That is how you get result, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you get result. Okay, let's go to the next slide. I want to watch this video by Grant Cardone. By the way, Grant Cardone is very good with sales. He's one of those great sales geniuses you have out there. Go ahead. Next slide and play the video.
The customer should not object to you. You should initiate the objection.
What's going on? We can't hear you.
Are you not sharing again?
Lamb-Lazy, we're hearing you, but we can't hear the video you're playing.
Can you hear it now, sir?
The customer should not object to you. You
Again.
should initiate the objection. You should initiate the objection. If you're buying security for your company, okay, and the security is going to cost $200,000 or $300,000 a year, you would say, sir, the security for your company, including manpower, the dogs, the cameras, the fencing, etc., is going to be $200,000 to $300,000 a year. Okay, in your case, it'll be closer to $292 is what I have it zoned in on specifically. We could cut the $292 back a little bit. There's only 3 reasons, probably 2 reasons. Maybe only 1 reason you wouldn't do this. See what I'm doing? I'm going to initiate before he can say, oh my God, that's too much. Before they say it's too much, I need to tell them it's too much. Whatever those objections are, whatever the recurring objections are that you have in your business, you aren't the decision maker, you can't afford it, you don't think it's going to work, they're not going to use it, come up with your list. It's a furniture. Okay, there's only a couple reasons you won't buy this right now. Make a decision to get the Chase Lounge, the lantern, the rug, my whole setup that I put there. The only couple reasons can I share them with you. 1, you're not the decision maker. Number 2, you can't afford it. Number 3, maybe a third one, you don't like what I picked out for you. Which one is it? I don't know. Get an answer to the question. Okay, make a note here. Get an answer to the question. Once you ask the question. Brian Tracy and Tom Hopkins back in that day, those guys were saying, whoever asks the question controls the sale. It's not true. Whoever gets an answer to the question controls the sale.
Okay. So I hope you guys learned that something powerful there. If you learned something, just type I learned something. So imagine I am trying to sell a plot of land, right? Obviously, what this man is telling you to do is that raise the likelihood objection. So you've told them, I have this property here and there. And then the next you say, well, I know why you probably will not buy. You don't trust investing in Nigeria again. And I and I understand your fear because to be honest, there's been so many games played out there. Okay. However, this and this and this and this and this is why this company is a different one and why you should buy. By the way, what did you guys learn from this? Can you type what did you learn from what he just shared? Now, quickly, just type in the chat box again. I keep asking you guys questions because I want to be sure you are learning, you are picking something of value, and I want to also be sure you guys can hear me and that this is working well. So what did you learn from this? One, I have explained to you, which is that you should be the one to raise the objections. And this is very smart. And it's true because people always have objections. Remember, yesterday we talked about you expecting no and stopping this culture of just feeling bad once people say no to you. Expect the no. Okay? Prepare for the no and have an answer for the no. But you can't tell me a salesperson and say, oh, I'm feeling bad. Why? And they're all saying no. These are all emotions that don't just make any sense. Okay? So learn to be the first person to state, the obvious, which is why they most likely don't want to buy. Don't forget a real estate event. By the way, all of you want to do real estate, you better go register for this. Okay, for the first time, we're teaching 12 different real estate businesses, how to raise funds, how to set it up, and it's a 5 weeks program. It's virtual, you can attend from anywhere in the world. Quickly go register. Also, next slide, we have an AI conference coming up. It's free, a hotel and suite. We have just few people that we're making it open for, and it's AI for business owners, and you want to register for this. Number 3, event, next slide, please, is sales masterclass for business owner. This one is a paid one, and you can go register to be part of this. And then last but not least is the daily prospecting blueprint. Next slide. So, and I'm wrapping up with this. I will take some questions from you guys. So, block 30 minutes, 60 minutes every day. Daily prospecting blueprint is where I am. I don't know why someone is taking it to sell and win. Okay. So 20 minutes touches minimum channel. So you want to use 20 minutes every day. Check your LinkedIn channel that you're prospecting. Remember, you're reaching out to people who can afford to buy. You'll say, hello, my name is so. I sell real estate. I just send, you can target 50 people every day on LinkedIn. You're going to message them. Another 50 people on Instagram every day, you're going to message them. Another 50 people on Facebook. Random people, you don't know them, but they look like they can afford what you're selling. And you just message them, right? Across all channels. So you spend 20 minutes doing that. Okay, so that at least you get 20 new sales every day, right? Then you send personalized messages, right? With a value hook. And we taught you what a value hook is. State the problem. Have you been, if I'm selling real estate, I can say, have you been scammed trying to buy property in Nigeria before? That hooks the person. Yes. I have a solution on how not to be scammed in property purchase. And I'll give you 2-3 things you must do to avoid, being swindled in property transactions. Right? 3 follow-up to keep momentum. Okay, so you need to know that you must contact people 5 times, 5 to 8 times before you can stop. And each time you are contacting them, shouldn't be, hey, how far are you buying? Sometimes you are following up with an update on something different. Say, by the way, sir, I know you have not bought from us yet, but we have a conference coming up. Will you be interested? But keep being in touch with the person, right? Track everything with a CRM or spreadsheet. I will even advise a CRM because in this day and age, automation is the secret to sales. You have to automate your processes. Just making everything to be manual has frustrated so many sales opportunities, right? So many sales opportunities have been frustrated because everything is quite manual. Okay, next slide. So remember our sell and win promo where we're giving out a car, iPhone, and several other gift items in celebration of our 18th anniversary on the 30th of May at Eco Hotel and Suites. So you want to join our marketing team. We currently have this week Sedios Farm Estate and Sapphire Estate in Ikorodu available. I'm going to play testimonies of some of the clients who invested in this estate and what they have to say. Just as what do I call it now? As an example of what I was saying. By the way, is Isaac here on this call? Isaac still missed. I sent a video to Isaac of the Kurodu prospecting, and Isaac still didn't have it here. I don't know how you forgot. So IT, I'm sending you the video directly, so you are able to pick it up from there. And also, but you can share these videos that you have so far. Go ahead and play them.
Welcome to Sadius Farm City, Ekpe. And right here with me is Mr. Philomel. So, coming to the estate and also seeing your property, what do you think about the place?
Well, I think it gives me more assurance. That's why I come on ground, because
Welcome to Sadius Farm City, Ekpe. And right here with me is Mr. Philomel. So, coming to the estate and also seeing your property, what do you think about the place?
well, I think it gives me more assurance. That's why I come on ground, because you want to be able to see what you bought online, that it is real. So I've come here and I've seen it's real, and that's good.
I'm happy to hear that. How long have you been following us before you finally decided to do business with us?
No, I followed up for about 2 years. As I said, followed up for 2 years, and then in January of this year, I made up my mind to have the first investment here. GTEX.
Wonderful. So
I have a second investment in Abuja.
Oh, that's Kuje Abuja.
Yes, Kuje Phase 2.
Wonderful. So I'm happy to hear that. So after following us for 2 years, what made you eventually say, okay, I can trust these people over the other companies out there? What made you say, okay, let me do business with them?
Yeah, the integrity, that's actually what moved me. And when I realized that, that's how I came in.
So thank you for this amazing feedback. And what is your advice for investors in diaspora?
I would like to say GTEX is reliable. GTEX is actually the kind of place you will put your money and not be scared, not be afraid. They are people of integrity. And this is the moment to invest into Nigeria. With the devaluation of the Naira, this is the biggest opportunity for anyone in the diaspora to take advantage right now, because we don't believe it will stay this way. We believe that change has to come. And at this moment, it's a moment of opportunity to invest in Nigeria and actually in land banking and right in GTEX.
Thank you. I totally agree, because after every recession must come boom. So this is more like the high inflation period. Investing now is of very good advantage to you. So we look forward to doing business with you. Thank you.
GTEX and Associates. I buy and make others buy.
My name is Peter Agulu. And I'm standing right here, the center of the Sapphire Estate, Sapphire Phase 1 and Phase 2 here in Gwagwalada in Abuja. I'm standing right on my 1 acre of land that I've purchased from Sapphire. And I actually did this video. I made this visit to see for myself firsthand how the place is being prepared and getting ready for investors, for those who bought plots here, who own plots. I own 6 plots here, which about an acre approximately. And my intention of buying here is for land banking. And of course, if you land bank, chances to that as development come in and as the place expands, I will help to build on mine, but decide to like put up some of the plots for sale and develop some of them. So whichever way, for every one of us who have them, invested in the Sapphire Estate phase 1 or 2 in Abuja, it's a clarion call to all of us to come together and think of how best we can bring value into this estate, and with the value that comes to this estate, any development, infrastructure, and the presence that brings people to look at this estate and give more value, it gives more value for investment. You are going to land bank for the purpose of reselling your plot. Ultimately, the plot will appreciate in value when it's time for you to put it out for sale. The area is beautiful, fantastic scenery. The landscape is perfect. Of course, we're doing this video right now. My visit at this time is at this dry season when the weather is relatively dry and solid, right? The grass is also withered. But with the rains, once the rain comes back, is an entire greenery all the way you can see from all sides, greenery up to the landscapes over there. It's a beautiful area. It's an agricultural environment and community. There's a lot we can do. For those of us who have bought plots here, I think we should come together, put ideas together. There's a lot we can do with this property. There's a lot we can do with the investment here, whether we want to develop now, whether we want to develop in the future. But the important is our asset is here, our funds are here, and we should start engaging this place. Right for now, start developing and getting value. Getting the value, let the valuation be decreased right now. Whatever it is we choose to get. So I'm calling on all the plot owners. Let's come together. Let's put ourselves together as a we can come together and decide how best we can bring here, how best we can bring more value into this environment, because the value that comes into this place is our value ultimately. So I want to say thank you very much for looking before. Let's
guys,
estates in the GS now.
What do you notice about this? This is a customer. This person is a customer. He bought 1 acre and he's standing on his 1 acre. You can see how passionate he is marketing that same estate. What did you learn from this? I want you to put it in the chat box. What is the lesson from this? We used to call something B2C, B2B, and B2G. That's business to customer, business to government, and business to business in marketing. B2C, B2G, B2B. Now, what is happening here is called C2C, customer to customer. A fellow customer who has invested already is now the one marketing. Is the most powerful type of marketing, customer to customer. Where somebody who has invested already is the one calling others to say, hey guys, we have to invest here. We have to do business. We have to put our resources into this. We have to, that is how you take business to the next level. That's how you take business to the next level. You want to leverage on customer to customer marketing. Nothing convinces other customers better than hearing a fellow beats this. Nothing, to be honest. Nothing beats this. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. We want to look at the daily challenge that you want to come up with. Number 1, identify 10 ideal prospects. So do some research and list 10. And when we say prospect, is the industry, is it role, is it company, is it pain points to use to identify them? So what we mean by this is that people in diaspora, that is a prospect identification mechanism. Okay, people who have been scammed before while investing in this same area. That's an identification mechanism, right? Pastors, that's an identification, prospect identification mechanism. So list like 10 different types of prospects. Like, okay, this type of people are going to be the people I'm going to target to now do business. So please, next slide. I'm teaching on next slide. Are now going to be the kind of people I'm going to be targeting to buy from me. Okay. Next, yes. So we're here. Number 2, send 5 personalized messages to, either on LinkedIn, either via email. Number 3, track everything. So check, have a Google spreadsheet where you are listing everybody you are reaching out to and you are tracking what's the updates. Oh, the person finally replied. Oh, this is what the person said. Oh, this is where we are. Right? So, and you go on and on like that. So key takeaways, the consistent beats intensity. Everybody write it down. Consistency beats intensity. I want everybody to write this down. Consistency beats intensity. Quickly. Consistency beats intensity. So in other words, reaching out to 50 people every day consistently is better off than reaching out to 300 people once a week. Right? You are better off reaching out to 50 people every day, right? Is better than 300 people once a week. So, and this is one of the major mistakes I've noticed with many people. By the way, again, when you keep quiet, I am worried that maybe something is wrong with the technology. Can everybody type? I've noticed that there are just 2-3 people typing. Is something wrong with this Zoom call? Or is something wrong? Consistency beats intensity. So the ability to constantly go about this beats this. Number 2 quote I want everybody to write. Quality plus quantity equals to pipeline explosion. Quantity plus quality equals to pipeline explosion. If you can get quality leads plus quantity of it, some people will tell you that, oh, all I'm just targeting, sir, is just the quality of the leads. No. We need the quantity of the leads. We need quality leads. We need quantity leads, right? So the quantity of the quality equals to pipeline explosion. You will just be having a larger number of people doing business with you. That's how this works. So track everything that matters. Track everything that matters. Okay, what gets measured gets managed. What gets measured gets managed. I will say this again. What gets measured gets managed. If it's not measured, it cannot be well managed. You must know this. Only what gets measured gets managed. So, well, I'm going to wrap up here now. Tomorrow, we're going to be looking at turning leads into irresistible pitches. Turning leads into irresistible pitches. I hope the network will not disappoint us tomorrow, and I hope the IT team will do a lot of test run over and over again. I wish they had test run this webinar platform and ask other people to join, and before we did this. So I'm hoping we won't have that issue tomorrow. So I promise you we're gonna have a great time, exciting time tomorrow. If you have questions for me, please feel free to drop your questions. If you have questions, feel free to drop before I hand over back to Ikena. And I hope Ikena has fixed his own audio too, because earlier, I think because of the earpiece he was using, and nobody even told him that his earpiece is affecting the audio. So any question?
Okay, everybody. So this is the best time to ask questions before Dr. leaves us here. So if you have your questions, kindly signify by raising up your hands or drop it on the chat section so we can go through the questions together. Thank you. Any questions, please come up with the questions. I know you learned a lot now, so if you learned a lot, there is no way you're not going to get questions to ask. Yeah.
Okay. If there's no question, thank you all for being part. Kayode Onikola says, thank you, sir, for this session. You're welcome. Kayode, you're welcome. Oyinlade says, thank you so much for this powerful session. Looking forward to tomorrow. You are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you all for focusing and listening. What are the best strategies to handle objection? I think I taught that yesterday. So in case you were not here yesterday, go and watch yesterday's video. I hope Mr. Ikena will send the link of yesterday for everybody to watch. But in terms of general objection, you need to mentally think of them, because you have to mentally think of what are the possible objections before you call anybody. Don't just rush and call people. Before you call them, think of the possible objection. Will they say it's too expensive? Will they say they don't trust the industry? Will they give economic issue? Will they complain that they don't have enough money? What would be my answer to each? So you need to have planned this yourself before you call anybody. Right? Think through the objection. With AI now, you can even play that role with AI. You can create an AI agent that you can rehearse with. You can even ask AI to say, okay, I'm selling clothes. I'm into fashion. Kindly tell me what are the possible, and I'm trying to sell a wedding dress. Give me the possible objections and the answers. And so you can get all of this before you even start calling people. But that's the rule. Know the objection, get the answers, and then you start calling. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much for today. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Remember, by 11 p.m., just in the next 20-something minutes, I'm doing an event. It's people who are pitching their businesses. They're trying to get investments. And I think you should come. All business owners should be part of it and, watch how to pitch your business. And we are going to be critiquing. I have one of my Harvard colleague is coming to be a judge on that. And it's going to be a great time. So looking forward to seeing you guys. Love you all. See you by 11 for those of you who can make it. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for that powerful section with us today. And guys, thank you all for staying through the end of today's class. So we look forward to see every one of you tomorrow. We're still going to have another great section tomorrow, which is on lead into irresistible speech. So you know the topic already. Get prepared. Come with your notes. Come with expectations, and tomorrow is going to be another fantastic day for us. Thank you, guys. Hello, Mr. Ikenam. Okay. So we're still going to have the same event, same time tomorrow, just like announced earlier. And I would like to know if there is, Mr. Haji, if there is any announcement. Okay, okay. Just hold on, guys. IT, please kindly bring Mr. Ikenam back to the meeting now. Thank you. Okay, you're back, sir, Mr. Ikenam.
Mistaken is already a code.
Mr. Ikenam, can you hear me? I think is a network problem.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Can we all hear me?
We can hear you now. Yes, sir, we can hear you
All
now.
right.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. So thank you, Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the founder. Thank you, everyone who has stayed through. We have 32 attendees. We expect more than this. Please, tomorrow, ensure you invite your colleagues, everyone that needs to be here. But quickly, I want to remind us of the product for the day, the product for the week. Now, we talked about selling. It's time for practicals. So at GTEX, we are celebrating our 18th year anniversary, and this sales rally is for this 5 days, 90-minute sales rally by Dr. Stephen Akitayo. And what is the practical? We've gotten the theoretical aspect of it. Now the practical aspect of it is we are giving cars to the highest salesperson. I think you should be excited. Yesterday after the training, some persons were in my DM. Oh, okay, I want to win this car. How do I win this car? It's very, very simple, right? So we are counting on how many acres you are selling, how many acres you'll sell between now to by May 30th. We'll be announcing the highest salesperson, and we're looking at our estate, Sapphire Estate, Gwagwalada, also Stadios Farm City Epe. These are promo prices that we're pushing out on a 50% discount. So I will be dropping again the flyers on the group. Also, I'm available to attend to your inquiries as regards to our estate, both in Lagos and in Abuja. Even after yesterday's meeting, some persons were still on my DM, right? And we are waiting for your sales. It's a time for us to proclaim that which we have learned. I'm saying to myself, I am making sales in billions. I'm making sales in hundreds of US dollars. So this is how to make the sales, and this is what to sell. We are selling Sapphire Estate, Gwagwalada in Abuja. We are selling Stadios Farm City in Lagos, right? As well as other of our estates. So we are pushing this 50% discount, and it's just for a period of time. It's just for this period of time. And that's why the founders found it necessary for us to be equipped with all these skills he's unleashing to us. And trust me, tomorrow is going to be another amazing day. He said it's going to be unlit into what irresistible pitches. Now, there was something the chairman talked about in the course of these lectures about client marketing a client. Client marketing a client. And that's one of the amazing aspects of marketing when it comes to real estate or any other product. And this is as a result of your own individual input. Now, the way you manage your client, the way you service your client determines if he or she will market your product for you. And that's one of the best kind of marketing. So that is why we are here to learn. How do we market our clients such that he will market my product? How do we market it? So that's why Doctor has found it very important for us to stay with him all through these 5 days. The one has gone, this is the 2. The 3 is turned leads into irresistible pitches. It's going to be an amazing section again. Please keep your diaries, keep your pen, and my phone number is open for more product inquiries. We have both in Abuja, Lagos, Abeokuta, name it. As far as Lagos is concerned, we are covered, right? Bring in those clients. And one thing again, in GTEX and Associates, we do, we train you such that you as an associate, you can be a client. Yes, Doctor we celebrate today was once an associate to one company. He was selling real estate to an extent that he earned commission and bought a piece of real estate. Now the story is something else. So you want to start from where you are, sell and be happy, right? So we're not just teaching all this to you to sell to people, but you as an associate can be an investor. And that's credit to the management of GTEx. I only do not sell to clients. I also have my Oxy GTEx management, right? So we are using this medium to tell you, everyone as an associate, you can be a landlord. It's very, very possible. And how is it possible? This is the journey: learning, earning, and the rate. Thank you once more for your time. Like I earlier said, please let's get the WhatsApp line active. Drop your questions into my DM. It's related to GTEx product. We're here 247 to attend to all your inquiries, right? Flyers, videos, anything as related to our product. Thank you once more. Please feel free to drop your questions and expect an excellent answer. Thank you. Is there any other questions? So tomorrow, same time, sincere apologies from the IT department or the operations, which consists of myself. For the internet, we're trying to get a better platform for us, right? But trust me, tomorrow will be more excellent. Tomorrow will be more excellent. Please, let's ensure we are here on time, same venue, same time, different topic, different impartation. Thank you, and God bless you.